Hey everyone, so the season of fall is upon us, and for many of us in churches, that means it's also the season for stewardship. And I know that often in the past, stewardship is really just that time where churches are reaching out to their members and frequent visitors, and they're asking them to make a pledge for the coming year's budget and their financial giving. This year is that too for us. I mean, obviously, we hope that this is a time of year where we can help know what we're going to have for our budget, and your pledges will help for that. But as we move into this year, we are also trying to be more than simply looking for what those pledges might be. This year, as we enter into 2022, we are looking for ways of responding to what we believe God is inviting us to develop within our ministry. You see, the fact is, we have been through a difficult time. Everyone has been through this difficult time, and much that we have experienced in life has changed from where we were just a year ago or 2 years ago. I liken it to the idea of getting on a train, and you get on a train and you look outside and everything's common because it's your home, right? And so you recognize where you are, but you get on that train and then you fall asleep and the train continues to travel, and when you wake up, you look around and everything is new. Everything is different. You're in a strange place and things have changed. Well, you know what? That's kind of the way COVID has been for a lot of us, not just in the church. I think for many businesses and many schools and all of our experience, it was kind of like we started at one place and then we went through this crazy time during the pandemic, and then we come out of it and we go, wait a minute, everything is different. Now, we can look at that and we can say, woe is me, it's different, I don't like it. Or we can say, you know what, I wonder what God is doing during this time, where God is calling us to go. How is God developing us in this time, and what are the tools God is giving us? Well, in this time of stewardship, that is exactly what we're trying to do. We just came into that time where we had the survey, the Holy Cow survey, and we learned a lot from that survey, and from there, and from our own reflections, we have come up with a few places that we believe God is inviting us to develop. In fact, we came up with 4 places that we truly believe God is asking us to change and move into and develop. And we think that there's at least 3 things that we're going to have to do in order to fix those things, in order to move us forward, in order for us to embrace all that God wants us to do. So during this season of stewardship, we have put together a mailing, and a part of that mailing is a letter from me and the stewardship team. But there's also in there a brochure, and this brochure that is there lines out some of those things that we believe God is calling us to develop, as well as the things that we think God is asking us to do in order to develop those things. So those things are going to be in this mailing that we sent you, and there's also going to be a pledge card in that mailing, and it's going to invite you to fill it out and bring it in by November 14th, which is our Consecration Sunday. Bring it to the church or mail it in, because that is going to help us set that budget. But ultimately, it's not just about budget. It's about vision. It's about where we're going, how we are going to do better with the ministries that God has given us, both in there, in that church building, and out here. How is God calling us to take what's in there and bring it out here so that we can minister more effectively? Now, if you don't get the mailing, if you've come into this thing and you really want to know more about the church, but you're not on our mailing list or something like that, you can go to our website. If you go on our website, click on the thing that says Connect, and then you'll see a spot there that says Stewardship. You can click there, and there you'll find the brochure, you'll find some success stories. Eventually there's going to be some other videos that are talking about other ministries that we're doing. And then if you want to get one of those pledge cards, you don't have a card or you want to just do it online, to do that, go to our website again, go to the Give button and scroll down, and you'll see a place where it says Estimate of Giving Card, and you can fill that out online. But remember, as important as it may be for us to know what your estimate of giving is for this coming year, what's most important for us is making sure that we are embracing what God is calling us to do, and how God wants us to develop our ministry to bring what's in there out here in a more effective way. So join me in this season of stewardship. Take time to prayerfully consider what God is calling you to do and how God is calling you to be connected with this ministry.